Hello, and good morning, and welcome to the Exodus Automotive channel. How are we doing? I'm Exodus, and this is the Exodus Automotive channel, where we do things the simple, safe way, try to help each other in any which way that we can, produce diligent work, yes, old school, still believe in it. How are we doing today? I hope everything is all and well. I hope the new year has brought a lot of us in good prosperity, health, and all of that good stuff. Yeah? Look a little rough, don't it? Yeah. From the New Year's, I've been just chilling, relaxing, trying to come up with something. Yeah? But this morning's car is a 2010 Kia, Kia Soul. Kia Soul 2010 2.0 naturally aspirated. It has 104 miles on it. Our job today is going to be 100,000 mile service. We're a little past due, but we're gonna catch up on it. Yeah. Valve cover, water pump, hoses. Uh, yeah. Timing belt. Now this one here is a common car, so I figured more or less that let's work with this one today. Enough of that big jumbo timing chain and all of that good stuff. Let's bring it back down, simmer down, and get back to basics. 100,000 mile service. So with this one, it is the valve cover is leaking. Uh, Besides that, the valve cover leaking, everything else seems to be intact. Everything is all original. Um, this car hasn't been touched, and it got 104,000 miles on it. Now maintenance was kept, belt, um, oil change, things of that nature. Now, if you know about Kias and Hondas, you know about that. So they have a oil burning situation where to say if you let a quart of oil run low, you may end up losing the motor. I have one outside right now. Motor locked up, and it just did its oil change. Not here, but it just did its oil change. So, um, yeah, this customer here is kind enough for us to let us work on his car. Now, because there is a conflict of interest, where to say that doing the timing belt and doing the valve cover, one of your timing marks is on the valve cover. I like to take apart in stages or remove everything and just work in the reverse fashion. But what happens is that because this mark is here, I have to do one first and then do the other after. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try and do the valve cover first. We do the valve cover, spark plugs, wires, things of that nature, top end. And when we're finished with the valve cover, then we could jump over to the timing belt. They kind of work hand in hand together. So this is why it's making it a little difficult. All right. So first things first, valve cover. Let's jump into it. Okay. You know me. I like to give you a little preview of what we're about to get into. So this is your air filter housing. Yeah. One, this clamp here, the hose. We're gonna separate them from here. Yeah. Fire truck. Save a life. We're gonna disconnect them from here. Yeah. Valve cover. Now we're doing spark plugs and wires and so forth. The coil. But let's start with this, right? And I'm going to show you something. With this valve cover, very tricky. Besides the fact that it's plastic, it looks simple. Looks very simple, doesn't it? Yeah, looks very, very simple. Yeah, we're going to have to pay attention to this little guy right here. Very important. But spray your WD-40 right here, and let's get him. Yeah, you're going to remove this guy here. PV blaster. Remember, this is what, 14, 15 years old. Has never been touched. Yeah, Get your WD-40 and your PB blaster. Now, remember I said the timing mark is somewhere right here. Yeah, the timing mark is somewhere on the valve cover. Yeah. So once you remove this, your timing mark is this. So let's start with the valve cover and clean up all of this mess here first. Also, we're going to be doing hoses. Yeah. Upper and lower radiator hose, thermostat. Is also, take a look at this. You see how the hose is set up? Yeah. Now, before is it that, let me turn on this light here. There you go. Before I break this loose, yes, I want to get to this guy. So I sprayed him with the WD-40. I'm not going away from the hoses right now, but let's work with this first. Yeah. So now these things may have arthritis. It's how much years old? Yeah, me and my trusty friend, we're not playing because this is plastic and I know that it has gotten brittle over its time. So these hoses, you don't want them to break. So yeah. All right. Now 10 millimeter on the straps. All right. Come on. All right. Take you out. Let's remove the air filter. We have another one in the car right there sitting. Yep. Remove this guy. Nice and smooth. And okay. So, mission one. Looks better? All right. This guy right here. You gotta love him. You gotta love him. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. This is a very brittle hose. It goes and it has a bend here to catch here. Yes. Now, you can pull this clamp here. But I could tell you, we're going to spray him again. This thing makes me absolutely nervous. This hose could be brittle. Yes, it could be brittle. As soon as you touch it, it breaks somewhere right here. And you won't see it because it has this little cover piece on there. So, I test them. Okay. Nice. It moves. It moves. Okay. Now, the other piece of it that goes to the intake, yes, the cables are in its way. You just to get to the clamp. See where my finger is? Yeah. So you're gonna want to lift the cable instead of removing it from here and so forth. You have a strap here, 10 millimeter, and another strap here that holds it with two 10 millimeters. Let's just rest these down right here for right now, but we're gonna put them back. Okay. See him? So you could do one of two things. But first things, spray it. Yes. It has another clamp right here. You can try it to see if the WD-40 will soften it, get into the corrosion. Just like this side, if you can get to the back of it. Yes. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Well, don't talk too soon. See if we could back him off here. That went smoothly. Now, I would not advise on trying to turn it anywhere here. If you're going to try it here. Yeah? But try to get your pick on the back side of the hose. Get some of that WD-40 on the other side. This piece of mechanism is plastic. Hot, cold, hot, cold. You get where I'm going with this? Yeah. It's a PCB breather hose. Now, I guess that it's a pretty common hose, but it has a particular bend on it that allows for it to fit snug. Anything else beyond from this, you're going to have to do a whole lot of hose and bend and trying to find a left angle hose. This thing is not okay. So we have a little movements. It's open. Let's spray some down on it. Work him around. Yeah. Believe you me, see it? A few minutes of fighting with it like that. And you could just pull him out without damaging it. Whoop, sorry. Yeah. Now, the older you get, the more brittle you become. It's just a part of life. But let me stress that here's the importance of not breaking this thing. I would say 1/2 inch. Completely different size. One size up, 9/16, maybe 5/8. Yeah, one size up. Yeah, you see him? Yeah. So WD-40 and this guy save your life. All right. Let's get down to the spark plugs and the wires. So our ignition coil is right here. It is marked. Yeah. Besides the fact that, this is a pretty straightforward motor. Cylinder 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. So if you follow the wires to the coil, the numbers are there. Yes. I'm going to have to remove it so we'll see it. But for now, we're going to remove our wires. All right. Check this out. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Okay. Check this out. This car, as I said, is 14, 15 years old. These wires, chances are, they're brittle. Yeah, even the wires get brittle too. They have metal, little thin fiber metal running through them. So, uh, you're going to pull up on it. Chances are they're going to tear because they have melted to the chambers. So they're going to tear. if you don't plan on replacing them, um, you have to remove them to do the valve cover. Put that into your budget. Spark plug wires, yeah, put that in your budget too, because as it says, they may come up easy as well as they may not. All right. You don't want to get caught off guard on the Sunday, and you will say, you know me. I don't like when you guys curse me and say, "Well, I didn't tell you." All right. So number one, ah, yeah. For now, ooh, yeah, right. I got you. Stay right there. Number two, this is original. You know what kills me? This is a Kia Soul, but yet original Hyundai stamped spark plugs. The secret is out. A Kia is a Hyundai. All right. So far, so good. Number three. Yeah. All right. Now, number four, taken from the coil first. Oh boy. Number four doesn't want to come up on its own. Yeah. Ah, a lot of effort. A lot of effort. Go that way. Mhm. Okay. All right. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. Okay. Let me put these back so we don't misplace them. Yes. Now, this valve cover has looked like it has seen its days. I got rat poop or whatever this stuff is over here. But I love these motors. They're so simple. So you have the bolts going along the side here. Yeah. And in the center, there's one here that matches over there. But you have two of them that's coming through the timing belt cover this way, one on each side. Yes. So after you pull all of these guys here, you're going to say to yourself, but how is it not moving? Don't forget these two here, and they are different in size. All right. So he won't stay out of our way, but let's get this cover off. 10 millimeter. Okay. We don't need the extension for the right this corner here. Okay. Now you see how this one is. Yeah. Versus the normal one. That's what I meant by they are different. All right. Let's throw those up there for now. Let's get back to our process. Uh, Something I should tell you about these valve covers, especially when it comes to this little curb area here, there's a baffle of some sort in this corner. When laying back down, got to be very careful of this corner here, especially when we're bolting it back down. All right, I think that's all of them. Rub your hand on the back side, make sure that you didn't miss any. Yeah, always double check. And we got these two right here. This one in the center, I need a magnet of some sort. There we go. Okay, don't forget that he was there. Okay, I did get him. All right, so we got all of our bolts. Let's get our scraper that we could just pry him up from this corner. So we have our trusty mallet, yes, and our scraper. Try to find a flat access point. I'm gonna try this corner here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Boy, I'm listening to it, but I don't believe it because it's been so long. I'm afraid. Yeah. All right, let's try the other corner and see what happens. And it says it's crackling. Yeah, that's age for you. I'm surprised it lasted this long. Yeah, you gotta take your time, wiggle them up. Okay. Someone was making this their bathroom. Look, you see it? Yeah. Okay. Yuck. All right, all right, all right. Our cleanup process. Yeah, but before we do that, yes, I'm gonna walk you through something that is going to later on help you, yes, wipe off some of this excessive oil. Yeah, you have silicone in places. Remember, where is it that say you took those silicone here? There's a cam cap here. There's a silicone marking here, a silicone marking here, and another one here. Yeah, you'll have the video as a reference, but yeah, this one here is gonna need extensive cleaning to get this surface off. But this is what I wanted to show you. You have a plug on the side of the coil pack. Yeah, you're gonna unplug him, brittle. Okay, the coil pack is right here. There is a bolt here on the side, and two of them right here where my hand is right now. Think they are 13 millimeter, 12 millimeters. One here, one here, and that one around the back here now. Well, I think you're gonna have to use a wrench with this one here because the fuel rail line is directly in front of it. I'm gonna break this one loose with a ratchet wrench flex head. Okay, and all right, we put it this way. All right, and one on the bottom here. Now your coil pack should feel like it's loose. If it doesn't, then there is more to it that meets the eye. Yeah, I only see these three here, so I butterfinger early in the morning. Okay, no, still don't have enough movements. Okay, there we go. All right, let me remove the one around the back. It's probably more, but I can't see anything because it's so buried under these all these things. The reason why you're gonna remove the coil pack is because the thermostat housing to replace the thermostat. So this is a key step into replacing your thermostat. Yeah. If you remove your battery, you will have a better access point, I guess. But disconnect your battery and all of that good stuff. I'm right here and I'm right now. So it will help in my process of cleaning the valve cover. Okay. So now there's someone else holding him somewhere along the line. Let's see if we could see him. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I see a cover. Oh, two bolts on the backside. There's two of them, a top and a bottom. So we remove the bottom, the top. Okay. Oh man, they're so tight. Ooh, they're so tight. All right. Fuel line is in your way. You don't want to go back there with any heavy artillery. Work with the ratchet wrench. The fuel rail is right there. You really don't want to go back there with any heavy artillery. It's all plastic. All right, so you have two bolts and two nuts, and your coil pack removes. All right, just rest them to the side right there, just like that for right now. No need for anything more than that. All right, so I'm gonna clean that up. Valve cover is in the tub. We get our gasket and stuff together. All right, so I'll see you back in about 10 minutes. I'm only kidding. All right, but we're gonna clean up the valve cover, clean up our surface so we could drop it back down so we can move on. But that's the beginning of our thermostat. We're gonna be going after we put the valve cover back on. We're gonna do the thermostat and its housing. So get your catch can under the vehicle to catch the coolant that we are going to lose for right now. Remember, we're replacing the upper and the lower hoses too as well. All right, let's go.